Hello everyone, happy Tuesday, and welcome to tonight's Tiger Sports Livestream Network baseball broadcast. It's the Center Point Urbana Stormin' Pointers out of the Wamak West, making the almost 100-mile trip down to the Jewel of the Prairie. Grinnell Tiger Baseball is the host, 24-5, 15-5 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Grinnell comes in ranked second in Class 3A with eyes set on the postseason, but still got a couple non-conference matchups to go. This is a crucial one here tonight. The Stormin' Pointers have had a couple good wins under their belt, including a win over Solon earlier in the year, so they know how to take down the top teams in Class 3A. It's these games Grinnell will have to keep winning if they want to go to the state tournament in Iowa City in just a couple weeks. It's the Stormin' Pointers of Center Point Urbana versus the Tigers of Grinnell coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, West Finch Auto Plaza, Pollyi's Pizza, Medicap Pharmacy, and the Dairy Barn. Our innings will be brought to us tonight by Brent Nickel State Farm, and our scoreboard is sponsored by Grinnell Mutual. We'll be right back.
Let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's contest. First for Center Point Urbana. Leading off the shortstop, number 2, Braylon Apple. Batting second to third baseman, number 9, Grant Bryant. Batting third to first baseman, number 5, Brody Raw. Batting fourth, right fielder, number 14, Bennett McKee. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 12, Colin Hoskins. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 18, Ben Hackett. He'll be batting for the pitcher, number 7, Jake Wiley. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 4, Ethan Lafler. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 13, Gavin Brinks. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 1, Jaden Patterson. Center Point Urbana is led by head coach Tyler Smith. Now, the starting lineup for your Grinnell Tigers, leading off the shortstop, number 10, Isaiah Sack. Batting second to the second baseman, number 6, Alex Smith. Batting third to the third baseman, number 7, Colin Gibson. Batting fourth to the catcher, number 5, Cole Johnson. Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 8, Will Doty. He'll be batting for the center fielder, number 4, Braden Blackford. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 12, Owen Kaufman. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 18, Jalen Idle. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 3, Brooks Latimer. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 1, Brady Stewart. Grinnell is led by head coach Tony Sandberg, assisted by Ian Logan and Brandon Sharp.
Center Point Urbana, Class 3A, out of the WAMAC West, 14-15, 10-12 in the WAMAC, taking on the second-ranked Class 3A Grinnell Tigers, 24-5, 15-5 in the LHC. Brady Stewart on the mound tonight for Grinnell. He will lead it off, 7-2 record on the season. It's his 9th game started in, 11th game played, 49 innings pitched, 53 strikeouts, only giving up 34 hits, and a 1.29 ERA. Center Point Urbana this season, couple good wins in the books. Win over Solon earlier in the year in a doubleheader. The way that the WAMAC does it, they do doubleheaders every single conference matchup. Do have tough losses to Marion, 12-2 and 20-6. Marion, one of the top teams in Class 3A. It'll be one of Grinnell's competitors if Grinnell can make it to state. We'll get the official bracket tomorrow for the state postseason, but I can tell you right now, Grinnell's the 1 seed, and they'll be playing Perry. And that's all you need to know because it's that simple to figure out. So, we look forward to home field advantage in the playoffs for the Tigers. It'll be the first time in a long time Grinnell's had the 1 seed in a regional sub-state bracket. But got to get through the rest of the season here. And you got a big game tonight against CPU. You go to Nevada tomorrow night, and then you take on Dallas Center Grimes at Nevada, then Nevada. Take on Fairfield on Thursday. Luckily, South Tama was canceled on Friday due to possibility of rain, so that game is checked off. Don't have to worry about it.
Well, we think. We don't. Just South Dama canceled it, so we don't know if it was because of the rain forecast, which looks pretty dreary, so.
Very first pitch of the evening. Brady Stewart hits Braylon Havel, the junior, so Havel will head to first. And on the very first pitch, center point Urbana already on base. And that is also Brady's first hit batter of the season. So the more you know.
Jinx that, Dave.
Grant Bryant up to bat here for center point Urbana. 247 average on the season for Grant. He's also struck out 8 times. That one catches the zone for strike 1. 22 hits for Bryant. 2 of those are triples, 11 RBIs. He's played and started in all 28 games this season for the Storm and Pointers. 0-1, that is skied up to center. Running back is Blackford, and he will make the grab for out number 1. A lot of carry on that one. The wind has a little bit of breeze headed out toward the center field line, so could be a issue for a couple teams. Brody Graw, the senior, up to bat here now for the Storm and Pointers. He's .341 hitting on the season.
The Storm and Pointers presenting a little pinstripes tonight for us.
Very nice. Vanderbilt pinstriped uniforms here for the Storm and Pointers.
See if they throw a rocker on the mound.
Stewart throws back to first on the pickoff attempt to no avail. I do like the look. Grinnell in their standard orange top, white bottom. We're still waiting for when Grinnell gets the all-orange crush baseball jerseys like football. And if the football ones hit the light just right, they look absolutely terrible because they look like a brownish orange.
Look like a stale orange.
There was an attempt.
Kind of like that Tootsie Pop. It's kind of that burnt orange.
Oh, true. Yeah, the orange. Yeah.
Gross skies this one up behind. Cole Johnson, he'll run to his left and make
her.
The grab up against the fence line.
Good job, Cole.
I don't know if I heard anyone say he had room, but he just barely did against the fence. And it's number 14, Bennett McKee. Bennett's .338 on the season. He's also played and started in all 27 games. 27 hits on the season, 19 RBIs. He does have one of CPU's 1 of 2 home runs this season. Stewart, first pitch to him, goes in there for strike 1.
Nice rebound.
Brady tied for 3rd in the state with a lot of other people with wins on the season. He's 7-2 in the 2021 campaign. That breaking ball falls in there for strike 2, and it's 0-2 quickly. Urbana got one on the very first pitch due to a hit-by pitch. And ever since then, the Storm and Pointers have gone pretty quietly here. No balls and 2 strikes upcoming by Stewart. And that's off the dirt. Runner goes to second. He's safe just in time. Good heads-up play there by the runner at first. Johnson's throw was late, so he'll be safe at second. And the count will be 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Still for
upcoming.
What Cole had to deal with. A good job getting it off there, though.
McKee settles back in. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes here. 2 outs, runner up on second for the Storm and Pointers. Brady Blackford comes in a little bit. That one's just low for ball 2. Last time Grinnell was in action, Friday night, 8-0 win versus Newton. Could say it was one of their better games of the season. Just a complete game put together by the Tigers. Quick game, too. Finished before our softball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes by Stewart. Foul back.
And that was a long softball game.
That was. Center point Urbana coming off a doubleheader against Benton last night. They won the first game 10-0, lost 4-12. Grinnell earlier this season beat Benton 4-0. So a couple WAMAC opponents this season for the Tigers. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Falls in there. Nice pitch. Bottom one we go. 0-0 all around.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
Jacob Wiley, the senior pitcher for Center Point Urbana, is on the mound tonight. 7th start of the season, or 5th start of the season, 7th game played, 2-1 record, 3.35 ERA, 19 strikeouts, has given up 23 hits all season long. He'll face Grinnell's #1 batter statistically, Isaiah Seck. 385 hitting on the season, 31 hits. That leads the team, and when he's the first one up to bat, he's usually a first pitch, he's going to swing at type of guy. He's also quite electric. And he fouls that one back toward the dugout on the very first pitch he sees. Isaiah, 37 hits. 1 triple. Still looking for that first home run. Just 9 RBIs. Struck out 14 times. Breaking ball down low. He swung at it, and it's 0-2 quickly for Isaiah. And he cracks it, popped up to left, and the third baseman will watch it fly over his head and into the batter's cage. Temporary batter's cage sat behind the dugout. Isaiah settles back in, behind in the count with no balls and 2 strikes. That one fell in short, but just enough outside. Isaiah watched it the whole way. It counts down for ball 1. Wiley, 1-2. Cracked right to the shortstop. He'll make the catch. Throw on to first in time for out number 1. That was number 1, Jaden Patterson, the sophomore. Nice grab over there on that second base position, and Alex Smith steps up to bat for Grinnell. Alex hitting .323 on the season. 3 home runs on 30 hits, but no triples. Still looking for that first triple of the season. Wiley's first pitch to him, down in the dirt for ball 1. Great night at the baseball diamond here at Fowler Field. Couple lingering clouds, shouldn't be a problem as the night goes on. Nice little breeze as that one catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike with 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell. Alex gives this one a line to left field. Left fielder's running back, and he makes a grab. What a running grab by number 13, Gavin Brinks. Had to extend for it, but far enough to make the grab. And it's out for out number 2. Colin Gibson up to bat now for Grinnell. It's a great 1-2-3 punch for the Tigers. No doubt about that in the batting order. 382 hitting. 34 hits for him this season. He swings and misses for strike one, and Wiley pitching well to start this game tonight. 3 home runs as well for Colin Gibson. Grinnell as a team has 8. 0-1 by Wiley. Not enough in there. That's going to be ball 1. One to Gibson. That's outside. That'll be ball 2. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Wiley has got a couple of these Grinnell players swinging early here in tonight's contest. Wiley one of several pitchers for the CPU Storm and Pointers pitching staff. 2-2. Colin pops it to left. Not far enough down the line as it'll go foul. That was a deep foul ball, though. Wiley one of 15 pitchers for the Storm and Pointers. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Sits down the side. We're headed to the second, 0-0.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polley's Pizza. In this new inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Scoreless first inning for these two teams. 0-0 all. We're headed to the top of the second. Grinnell and Center Point Urbana. Little Hawkeye Conference versus WAMAC matchup. You compare the Little Hawkeye and the WAMAC, I'd like to think they're very similar conferences. I'm not sure how championships stack up to each other side by side, but in the basketball category, both boys and girls, they're pretty dominant.
WAMAC's a huge conference, though.
It is a big conference. You know it's big when they got to split it. They could be a possible other teams, you never know, that might leave as that one hit. Number 12, that would be Colin Hoskins.
This team's just like the JV team. They freaking hug the plate.
And so Brady, who didn't hit anyone coming into tonight, has already hit 2.
He didn't hug anybody?
On the very first
hit anybody.
pitch he's seen for both starts of the innings. Bunt attempt outside. Nice grab by Cole. He can't find the ball. There it is. Nope. And the runner takes off to second. Cole could not find the ball. It was blending in on the white chalk line, and he just didn't see it. In doing so, the runner on first went straight to second. I have never seen that before. Hoskins went right from first to second, didn't even blink. That one is crushed to deep center field and caught by Blackford. The runner will stay. That was Ben. How did you say it, Dave? Hackett. So Hackett was the one that just hit it. So this is number 4, Ethan Loeffler. So Grinnell quickly gets that one out, but very strange start to inning number 2 here. misses for ball one. Loeffler 14 hits on the season, .215 batting average, 11 RBIs. He struck out team leading 23 times. 1-0 by Brady Stewart. That one's grounded short. And a missed grab by Sek. Throw to first is going to be late, and runners will be safe. I got a feeling Isaiah was kind of messed up because Hoskins was running to third and almost hit the ball. So runners will be at the corners with just one out. And don't look now, but center point Urbana trying to strike first. This is Gavin Brinks up to bat for the Storm and Pointers, trying to bring his teammates home. Runners at the corners with just one out for CPU. Stewart outside for ball one. Hoskins all the way around to third. Got to first on a hit by pitch. Got to second on a couldn't find the ball by Cole Johnson. Bunt laid and goes down as a strike, so it's 1-1. They're going for the squeeze here. Colin, though, not really moving from his third base position, so Grinnell doesn't seem too worried. 1-1 to Brinks. Off the plate, ball two. We've seen this with Brady a couple times. Sometimes just kind of loses a little bit at the start of games. He eventually kind of figures it out as the game goes on, but it's happened for a couple pitchers this season for Grinnell. Just not starting great, eventually kind of figuring it out. 2-1. That does catch the zone for strike two, and a crucial out is on the table here for Grinnell to at least get two and stop the sacrifice opportunity. Two balls and two strikes upcoming to Brinks. He grounds it. That will be enough to bring the runner home. Alex on the hop. Throw to first in time for out number two, but center point Urbana takes a 1-0 lead over the Tigers. And you could technically give that because of two errors that aren't quite errors. I mean, one of them was, but just kind of miscommunication all around. Jaden Patterson up to bat for CPU, a 182 hitter on the season. 9 RBIs on 12 hits. He's in position here with a runner on second for the Storm and Pointers. Stewart's first pitch gets him swinging for strike one. No balls and one strike. Not enough on it for ball one. One-two pitch in there, or 1-1 pitch in there for strike two. Patterson on the season walks second most out of anyone on the team. Tied for second most, 13 walks. Grant Bryant holds the record for 15 so far this season. Havel on deck, so CPU closing in on the top of their batting order here. 1-2. That is skied up to shallow center. Blackford runs underneath of it, makes the grab for out number three. CPU puts up one. They lead 1-0 over Grinnell.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
4, 5, 6 batters upcoming for Grinnell. They trail Center Point Urbana. Stormy Pointers put up 1 in the top of the second. And now Grinnell will have to play from behind as that one's off the dirt and off behind the batting man of Cole Johnson for ball 1. Rough top second there for Grinnell. I think obviously grateful you only give up 1, but Cole Johnson pops it up to left. Third baseman underneath it. And he makes the grab for out number 1, Grant Bryant, in to make the stop and grab. Will Doty up to bat here for the Tigers. Will been a hero a couple times this year. Obviously the big winner against West Marshall in a walk-off win. Hit a home run a couple weeks ago against Indianola. Slowly picking it up as the season goes on. That's in there for strike 1. 272 hitter on the season. And Wiley has been playing great so far for the Storm Pointers. Doty skies it up to shallow left. Shortstop will run underneath of it and make the grab for out number 2. So 2 quick outs again. That was Havel. And Grinnell is moving through the lineup quickly with impressive defense by CPU. Owen Kaufman up to bat. All 6'9" of him. First pitch to him. Falls in there for strike 1. I'd take a guess Owen's one of the taller players in the state in terms of a baseball player. He's up there. 242 hitter on the season. Popped foul right at his feet and quickly 0-2. CPU going to try to get out of this inning with what? Not even 10 pitches? Wiley is moving through Grinnell's lineup. 0-2 to Kaufman. He gives that a ride to deep right center. That might fall just in the gap, and it does. Ball bounces around a little bit, and Kaufman will stay at first. It's the first hit of the evening for Grinnell. Jalen Idle up to bat now. The sophomore batting 208 on the season, 10 hits. 1 triple, 5 RBIs. Try to keep Grinnell's offense moving. That's the first hit by anyone tonight. CPU still does not have a hit. Yeah, that's low scoring, low offense, that's for sure. Owen on first for Grinnell, Idle in the box. Wiley's first pitch to him, not enough on it for ball 1.
Everybody's on that 4th of July hangover.
Yeah, everybody celebrated too hard. Both baseball, softball teams in the parade over the weekend. Going ham with everybody with water guns. Classic move. 1-0. Upstairs for 2-0. Dave, even you had a water gun.
I did a little. It was a battery-powered one because I couldn't pump the thing in there.
2 balls and no strikes here for Wiley.
Didn't shoot very far.
That's why I sit in the back row this year.
There you go.
Idle skies it up to right.
I was hoping they'd get out.
And the right fielder makes the grab for out number 3. Quick outs there. We are headed to the 3rd. CPU leads 1-0.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
Top three. Center Point Urbana leads over Grinnell 1-0. Back to the top of the batting order go the CPU Storm Pointers. Braylon Havel up to bat for Center Point Urbana. Stewart's first pitch in strike one. CPU scored off a error, a misplacement of a ball. That one's chopped awkwardly to the second baseman, Alex Smith, but that's no problem for him. He'll make the grab for out number one. Quick baseball here. Grant Bryant now up to bat. 247 hitter on the season for the Storm and Pointers. He's leaving his buttons undone here for him. One out, nobody on. Moving right along in this one. We didn't start right at 7:30 though. I think we started a little bit before. Stewart's first pitch in the dirt for ball one. But yeah, I mean CPU Hoskins, he got hit by a pitch, went to first. Ball was in the dirt. Cole Johnson couldn't find it. It was on the white chalk, and he just didn't see it walking around it, as that one's crushed to deep left, and Latimer makes the grab at the fence line for out number two. Then Hoskins just got all the way around on a sacrifice hit, and that's kind of how that's gone. So CPU's 1-0 lead, as we are flying through these innings right here. Half inning, we're already 2 outs down. Not a bad thing for both pitchers. Brody Garraw, the senior third baseman, up to bat. Also pitches. First pitch he sees in there for strike one. Some of Brady's pitches tonight really been hitting, and two of them tonight have literally been hitting. Basically.
Give out big hugs tonight.
0-1 outside. I don't know, anytime I think of hug in baseball, which it doesn't make sense, but you remember, was it game 163 a couple years ago when the Cubs were playing the Rockies? And, like, was it Javi Baez was trying to go to third or something? And he just hugged the guy that was running. And they called it interference, but anyway. On to first, out number three. 3 up, 3 down. We're headed to the bottom of the third.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polley's Pizza.
Bottom three we go. Brooks Latimer up to bat for Grinnell. The left fielder trying to get Grinnell's offense going. They have a hit, but really nothing else. They don't even have a runner to second yet. CPU leads 1-0. Wiley almost hits Brooks on that first pitch. Out for ball one. Yeah, Brooks, that was headed right towards hands, though. I don't know if it would have counted as a hit, but 1-0. Not enough inside. 2-0. Ump's not been terrible tonight. Knock on wood, he's been pretty solid. 2-0 by Wiley. Latimer sends it right past the shortstop and third baseman in there for a single. Exactly what Grinnell needed as you get to your 9-1-2 hitters. Brady Stewart, the pitcher, on batting duties as well tonight. We have a mic'd up Coach Stenberg, but we're just going to assume that the mic is not turned on.
I don't think he has it on.
Don't think he has it on. Yeah, I don't think anyone has it on.
I give it to Ian, which they're in the middle doing something, so
It's probably just sitting in the dugout.
probably is.
Oh, well, we'll try again for the final game of our schedule. Fairfield on Thursday
I
night.
should have just turned it on and set it in there in the dugout.
That would have been a bad idea.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you'd want to hear that.
There's a lot of good banter. Probably not good words either.
No balls and one strike to Stewart. He's thinking bunt. And he goes outside. It'll be ball one. I was going to say.
Although Jake's not sitting down there by the doorway tonight, so.
Jake's not here.
Yeah.
West Brandt's got it.
1 ball and 1 strike up coming to Brady. Brooks Latimer still on first. Wiley's trying to pick him off if he gets the opportunity. Bunt laid. Not a bad bunt. Throw to first in time for out number 1, but Latimer gets to second. Let's turn off whatever that sound is. I hear it like, yeah, there we go.
Eagle went first to third. Now batting for the Tigers is shortstop, number 10.
Isaiah Seck, number 1 batter on the team, up to bat. Grinnell reaches the top of their lineup again. Coulda, woulda, shoulda on that play for Grinnell's base running. So 1 out, Brooks Latimer sits up on second with Isaiah Seck in the box. He popped out last time. Did Isaiah say no or go? I was going to say, the ball hit the ground and Isaiah looked right up to Brooks and said, no, 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 don't run.
That's what Isaiah does talk to him. Somebody like that.
1 ball and no strikes upcoming to Isaiah with still 1 out. He'll lean back in his stance here. In the dirt again for ball 2, and again tells Brooks, don't go. Isaiah settles in, 2 balls and no strikes. Wiley was off to a hot start here. He's trying to hang in tough here in the bottom of the third. That one catches the zone for strike 1. Isaiah seemed pretty content with that one. Now with 2 hits so far, CPU still with none. 2 balls and 1 strike upcoming by Wiley and a break. Alex Smith on deck, Colin Gibson close behind if Grinnell can extend a hit here. It's a nice 1-2-3 if Grinnell can get to it. That one a little inside, grab by the third baseman, Tony Stimberg over there. 2 balls and 2 strikes, counts even. Wiley looking for that big second out right here if he can get it. 2-2, nice hold by Isaiah in the dirt. Isaiah is one of the few that will literally watch it the entire way it goes. Like if he's not swinging, he's going to watch it go right into the catcher's glove. Full count here for Isaiah. He grounds it short to Patterson on the hop throw to first in time for out number 2. So Latimer does get to third, and Grinnell just needs a base hit to bring home a runner. Alex Smith up to bat.
Alex Smith.
He popped out last time out. Grinnell not known for crazy offensive explosions in innings, but they sure are good at chipping away slowly but surely. Trying to do that here. Is that one off the catcher's glove for ball 1? Could just make it easy on us and wild pitch. Catcher's moving around trying to make sure he's keeping Wiley's pitches in check. Grinnell with one more Wamack opponent the rest of this year, as that one's in there for strike one. Clear Creek Urbana comes to town on July 12th. That's going to be a tough one, and then Ballard comes here on the 13th for the final game of the regular season. We will not be doing those games. 1 ball and 1 strike by Wiley. Alex Smith sends it to the gap. Center fielder comes up and makes the grab in the grass, but Brooks Latimer gets home. It's an RBI single for Alex Smith, and we are tied at 1 apiece. If he can just hit the 1, 2, 3 part of the lineup, you got to think Grinnell at least can get a couple on base. And it works to perfection right there. Gibson sets into the batter's box with a runner on first and 2 outs. Grinnell's racking in hits, and that's one thing I've noticed the past couple of games. Grinnell is hitting well. I mean, averaging over 8 runs a game, or 8 hits a game, it feels like, as that one falls in for strike one. Now, it's like we kind of talked about before. Grinnell's not going to blow teams out, but solid wins still count. But, you know, the Little Hawkeye, it's not like you're going to be blowing teams out in the Little Hawkeye. 0-1 in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher.
He can move around, there's no doubt about it.
Counts even at 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs here for CPU. One by Wiley. Runner goes. Throw on to second is going to be not in time. Nice grab on the hop by Patterson, but he couldn't tag Smith in time. The count, or the ball, the pitch was a ball, so it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike here. That was a good throw, though. Cole Johnson is one of the top 5 in the state on his catching side for thrown out while stealing. 2-1. Collin gives this one a ride to deep right center. Center fielder underneath of it makes the grab for out number 3. 1-1. Grinnell puts up 1. We're headed to the 4th.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy, the Dairy Barn, and this top of the 4th inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Grinnell puts up 1 in the 3rd, and we're tied 1-1. Bennett McKee up to bat here for Center Point Urbana as Dave turns on the lights.
Light him up.
I'm sure it was just getting so dark they just could not see the ball. I'm sure it was a pain for these for these players. First pitch by Brady Stewart falls in there. Brady's at how many pitches, Dave? 32. Oh, 1. Not enough. Outside for ball 1. Yeah, turn the lights off at noon every day. Or turn the lights on at noon every day. You'll get them figured out. Some schools can do that. 1-1 by Stewart. Ooh, almost went.
Friday night I turned them on, and then the sun came out. And I'm like, well, they're on now.
Yeah, Friday was one of the, cloudy a little bit. 2-1. Grounded right past Colin Gibson. A very awkward hop will get Bennett McKee up on first, and it brings up Colin Hoskins, who ran home last time. So CPU got to feel pretty good about their spot right here. I can't tell, is the logo on CPU's jerseys gray and white as well, just like the pinstripes? Because there's yellow in their logo usually, but I don't see it, at least from here on their uniforms. Bunt outside, throw back onto first, not in time. Yeah, emblem. I do like the numbers being quite visible on the front. Big fan of those. One ball and no strikes. Up coming to Hoskins. He's thinking bunt again. Outside for ball 2. It's an interesting spot for Brady because you don't want to pitch right toward the bunt. But if he's so adamant about it, take what you get. Runner stays on first, still nobody out for CPU. Hoskins into the bunting stance again. It's a good one. Laid down, goes foul. It was good till about halfway, and then it just barely knocked over the foul line, and strike 1 is down. Yeah, he was going to get there. Grinnell and CPU tied here in the top of the 4th, 1-1. Grinnell 3 hits. CPU had their first right there just a couple minutes ago. Grinnell with 1 error, CPU with none. 2 balls and 1 strike, upcoming to Hoskins. This time he's not going to bunt. He chops it short to Alex Smith. Steps onto first, throws back on to, or steps on second, throws onto first, and it's a double play for the Grinnell Tigers.
Nice heads-up play by Alex Smith there.
That is how you take care of business right there. The sophomore infielder, Ben Hackett, up to bat. He ripped one to center last time. Wasn't a hit, but close. And he'll set in the box with 2 outs, and now nobody on for CPU. First pitch hits him. So Brady Stewart, 3 hits tonight. 3 times he's hit a pitcher or hit a batter tonight. None coming in. That had to barely have hit him. And I mean barely.
I heard him. He said, ouch.
Ethan Laffler. Ethan Laffler up to bat, so CPU gets another runner on. But it's like we observed. CPU will move close to the box. I mean, they'll sit right up there close to the dish and force the pitcher to make some good pitches there. No balls and 1 strike upcoming by Stewart. Runner on first. Ooh, did he go? He did. He swung out wide for it, 0-2. Number 6 is warming up. I don't have a number 6. Number 6 is Nathan Kurt. Maybe. Could be the next pitcher here for CPU. We don't have him down as pitching this season, so we'll just have to see. Got to get out of this half inning, though. No balls and 2 strikes by Brady Stewart. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Tag him out. Out number 3. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. 1-1. Tied up.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
Grinnell and CPU tied 1-1. We are headed in the bottom of the fourth. Cole Johnson up to bat. Wiley still on the mound for the Storm and Pointers. Bottom four ready to go. First pitch Johnson sees, not enough on it. Falls short for ball one. Yeah, so Nathan Kurt, we believe, was warming up in the bullpen for CPU. And with our varsity bound stats, as that one in there for strike one, Nathan has not pitched at all this year. Which you'd think, with how many pitchers, 15 pitchers CPU has, it almost doesn't seem right. But you never know. I guess they're just, everybody can pitch, I guess. Johnson slaps it short, right back to Wiley. He'll throw to first in time for out number one. Will Doty up to bat. Will this season, picking it up in the hitting category. I'm sure he'll tell you he'll want to get the strikeouts down. He does lead the team, 32 on the season, but he comes up in such big appearances at the plate. You just never think of it. As that one high, no break on it for ball one.
These pitchers are like so similar. They're at 24 after 2.
Yeah, what are both at? 43?
Yeah, he's at 40. Brady's at 43. He's at 47.
1-0. Will goes and swings a little too far for strike one. Yeah, I saw that earlier today. The Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association put out a thing today, as that's in there for strike two. Due to safety concerns for participants and the staff, the 2021 All-Star Series has been canceled. Thank you for understanding. We hope to be able to host the 2022 series as we plan next August. So the funny thing is the comments on that post were ripping them apart, as that is driven to deep right and caught for out number two, because everyone's like, all right, tell us what the safety concerns are. We're almost done with the pandemic. Masks are coming off. Why did it get canceled? These 18-year-olds and 17-year-olds are already playing in a normal season like this. Why did it get canceled?
And we're going to have a full championship series of end of the year.
A lot of people in the comments kind of blamed it on either laziness by the association or... Now, this isn't the Iowa High School Athletics Association. Let me get that clear. It's the Coaches Association. But, yeah, it was disappointing news for anybody that was possibly going to be on the All-Star team. And just, I mean, it's a head-scratcher. We'll probably get a bit of information here as the days come on, but definitely left a lot of people very upset this morning when the news dropped. Kaufman swings and misses for strike one.
The most part of it is if you have concerns, just play with no crowds. But I don't really know.
I don't see it. I don't. Maybe it was someone had talked about this Delta variant that's kind of getting a little bit bigger, but if you're vaccinated, it's really no problem. I guess they just don't think a lot of the kids are vaccinated or something. We'll hear more about it the next coming days, but yeah, interesting news broke this morning. And you know, baseball parents, they were not very happy. Kaufman settles in, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rips it to the first baseman. Nice grab on the hop. We are headed to the 5th. 1-1, all knotted up here in Grinnell.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you, Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza, Polly Eyes Pizza, and the top of the fifth is here, and it's brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
As Dave says, we are in an absolute barn burner, high-scoring affair. Points galore. All offenses being on full display tonight. We're tied 1-1 in the top of the fifth.
We can't even talk. It's such a great game.
Gavin Brinks up to bat.
The humidity.
Yeah, I tell you what, it is humid. Not as bad as it's been on some nights, but yeah. Brinks in the batter's box. Stewart first pitch to him is outside for ball one. This game is moving along, though, knock on wood.
6 a game.
We are currently almost 40 minutes, and we're already in the fifth, as that one's popped fouled out of just behind the dugout.
Favorites grape, though. Yeah, having a grape tonight.
CPU's run came on a, what'd you call it, sacrifice ground play to the second baseman. Pretty much got there because of an error and a misplacement of a baseball by the catcher, and then Grinnell scored also on a single by Alex Smith to shallow left center. And that's where we sit. Not a lot of offense. CPU only has one hit. Grinnell has 3. Tigers do have the error in the contest. CPU still with none to their resume. 1 ball and 2 strikes by Stewart. That is crushed to deep right and almost hits a couple CPU fans. It's a pretty good crowd tonight. I see a lot of the softball team came down to watch, and then baseball fans from both CPU and Grinnell came out. Not a lot of the softball players get to come out and watch the guys play. 1-2. In the dirt, can't get the call, ball 2. And I don't know if Brady liked it. Brinks, 289 on the season in the hitting average category. Here comes the 2-2 by Stewart. Grounded foul right toward the dugout. 8-9-1 hitters right here upcoming for CPU. Patterson's on deck. Brady settles in tight, 2 balls and 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on. That is not enough. Ball 3. Boy, that had to be like really close. 3-2. That's going to be a strike. In there for out number 1. I don't understand it. That was not a strike. That was on the corner. The other one was a strike. That's his makeup call, right? Jaden Patterson, the sophomore, up to bat here for Center Point Urbana. First pitch by Stewart. In there for strike 1. Center Point Urbana obviously had a little bit of success the last couple of years in athletics. Girls soccer team's been pretty good. Basketball, both boys and girls, taking teams to the state tournament. Girls, I think, if I'm correct, did win a couple of years ago. It's not basketball season, so my basketball knowledge is not quite to where it should be, but darn me. And it's well known around here that Storm and Pointers is my favorite mascot name in the entire state. Yes, because CPU was a class lower. They were class 3A. Marion was 4A. That was the year Grinnell lost, yes. Strike 3. Down for out number 2. Patterson goes down swinging. Back to the top of the order, Braylon Havel. Yeah, CPU girls have had a really good team in basketball last couple of years. They've done so much jumping. 4A, 3A, 4A, 3A. I mean, they just hard to find that sweet spot. But CPU, a quickly growing school, should be 4A in mostly everything. Well, not 4A and everything. 3A, 4A, around that area with the extra class. And then football, I have no idea. As that misses for ball one.
I think football, they're 3A with us. I looked.
I think so, yeah. I think 3A, I'd assume. Very even number bed schools, or bed number schools. Obviously, football now has a 5th class, so that changes a couple things. But that one's popped right to right field in the gap. Jalen Idle comes up and makes the grab, and Havel's on for a single. That's the 2nd hit of the night for CPU. And Grant Bryant steps up to bat for the Storm Pointers.
Yeah, actually, there's 6.
6 classes for football, yeah. 5.
There's like more teams in 8 than there is in A, 1A, and 2A.
Yeah, 5A, 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A, 8-player. Absolutely insane. Yeah, and I think it's like you said, 120 some schools in 8-player.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And our class 3A maybe has 30, 40 schools. Swing and a miss for strike one. After Thursday night's game, you will not see us until the football season, when we will be live for Grinnell versus Harlan, Week 2. The number 1 ranked Harlan Cyclones, unless they don't win Week 1, are coming to the TT Cranny as the top team in the state. Runner-ups to North Scott. I was bored and watched that game today. Of all days, I don't know. I was in an old championship watching mood today, watching baseball, softball, and football championships today. They're right on the Iowa High School Sports Network. As long as you just have an account, you don't have to pay for them.
So to watch the replay.
Yes. Yeah. 0-2. Runner goes. Throw on to second. In time. Thrown out stealing by Cole Johnson. 15th time this year. Grinnell's headed to the bottom of the 5th. They're tied 1-1.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
Jalen Idle up to bat here for Grinnell. We're in the bottom of the 5th, as that one's outside for ball 1. So I tweeted out, I was upset because the NBA Finals are on tonight, and I can't watch on TV because we have Mediacom. As Jalen Idle awkwardly knocks that short. It's an unintentional bunt. That's going to be enough to put him on first. Ball goes wide, but he'll stay on first. And it's unintentional 1 to first, so I guess we'll take it. Brooks Latimer will be the one up to bat. But anyway, the NBA Finals are being broadcasted on ABC. Mediacom doesn't get ABC because of conflict issues, so I tweeted out about my displeasure, and Mediacom support reaches out and says, "Thank you for reaching out with us with your concerns. We're dismayed as well with the length of time this channel has been kept from customers and would be happy to suggest options to you."
Nowhere.
Thank you, Mediacom. Really appreciate it. I will not be responding, but that's cool they have a bot feature, so it just recognizes when people are complaining about ABC.
No, it's Mediacom.
That's true. It's been out for like 4 or 5 months. So Wiley is done. So yeah, so we're changing pitchers, and we're going to try to figure out who this is. It is number 2. Nope. I don't know. What are they doing? They're like changing everybody out. Havel's going to outfield or second base. And number 7. Oh, I'm so confused. So Wiley comes back out. Wiley's headed to third or shortstop. And number 13, Brinks, is going to pitch. So Gavin Brinks on the season, 1-3 record, 9th game played this season, 7.79 ERA, 8 strikeouts. He's given up 28 hits, 33 hits. We'll take a quick break while he warms up. We'll be back.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
Gavin Brinks, the junior, in at pitching duties. Wiley checks out. Wiley went 54 pitches total for the Storm and Pointers. Grinnell has a runner on first with nobody out, and it is Brooks Latimer up to bat for the Tigers. I will say, Wiley did pretty well for his time in. I was pretty impressed. So it's up to Brinks as the Seminole chant comes from the Grinnell dugout, which I've never heard them give that before. And Dallas Sauser is on first, not Jalen Idle. So Sauser's running. First pitch, bunt attempt laid down. Say he goes for strike 1.
Yeah, he turned and he faked throwing to first.
Yeah. No balls in 1 strike, upcoming to Latimer. Bunt laid. Sauser goes. Throw to first in time for out number 1, but Sauser gets up to second in scoring position with just 1 out, and it brings up Brady Stewart, the 9-hitter, up to bat. Sauser up on second. We'll enjoy our last 2 broadcasts. We get to call with Dallas in them. Sauser family headed to Ames this fall. Coach Brian Sauser, head football coach for Grinnell, took the job at Ames High School, so he'll lead the Little Cyclones this season. Dallas is headed with him. Dallas will be undoubtedly the starting quarterback for the Little Cyclones, so we'll be excited to keep up with the Ames Cyclones as the season goes on. All I can think about is their matchup with Iowa City in their own little Cyhawk matchup. First pitch to Stewart outside for ball 1. You know, I was thinking about it. Iowa City High, they get to play in 2 trophy games, and they're cool trophy games. You get the boot for Iowa City West versus Iowa City High, and then I have no idea what the trophy looks like for the Cyhawk one. But that's
probably
rare.
The Cyhawk
it's probably the Cyhawk trophy. No, I don't think it's sponsored by Hy-Vee. That one's in there for strike 1. That is quite a trek, for both teams. Yeah. It is a trek for both teams to come up and down from Iowa City to Ames, but a couple good rivalries, and they're usually early in the season. That one's outside for ball 2. One of my favorite trophies is the Tractor Bowl, Central City and Springville. Play for you guessed it, toy tractor. And it's 8 players, so it goes pretty unnoticed. 2-1. Not enough, 3-1. I like the Battle of the Helmets one. That's a great one. But there's not like, I mean,
It's not a good name.
it could have a better name.
Do they really run the football, or do they drive?
3 balls and 1 strike upcoming. And that's outside. Walks him on 5 pitches. So runners go to first and second, and Isaiah Seck, who's still looking for home run number 1 on the season, steps up to bat. I'm surprised CPU didn't sneak in our district for football, considering how far west or far east we got to keep going. Not north enough, though, I guess.
That's when the 5 classes hurt us.
Yeah. So 1 out, runners on first and second. First pitch outside for ball 1. Brinks trying to settle in here in the circle. On the mound, not in the circle. We're not playing softball. It's a circle, mostly. 1-0 outside. It's just he can't seem to quite get it right. I mean, he can't catch the zone on his sliders here. Grinnell's being patient with him, that's for sure. Isaiah settles back in. One out, 2 runners on for Grinnell. 2-0. That's down Main Street for strike 1. Two 2-1. And a pickoff attempt to no avail, throws back, or does not throw. Dallas gets safely back on second. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Isaiah swings and misses for strike 2. Isaiah trying to get something going at the plate tonight. Trying to find his rhythm a little bit here. 1 out. CPU trying to get that big second out here. Gets rid of any sacrifice or tag up opportunities. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Isaiah pops it up behind, and it'll be too far back, and it goes out for a foul.
Who's their
Number
number 17?
17 is Riley Shoot, I think. Maybe that's how you say it. Shoot. S-C-H-U-T-T.
It's either shoot or shut.
Maybe. Counts even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Isaiah grounds it right over top of the pitcher's head. This is going to fall right into the gap between the second and shortstop. Ball goes wide. Dallas Sauser will run home. This thing went all the way past the dugout toward the fence line, and Grinnell will get 2 runs out of it. Or is it just 1? Just 1. I thought we had 1 on, or 2 on. So Sauser comes all the way around from second to home on a wild throw, and the Tigers have a 2-1 lead with Alex Smith up to bat and Isaiah Seck up on second.
Where'd the flies come
Yeah,
from
I don't
tonight?
know. The flies are crazy tonight in the booth. So 1 out. Isaiah Seck up on second. First pitch to Alex Smith. He grounds that softly to third. Brady Stewart's on third. Isaiah's on second. I just thought Grinnell scored 2 there, but we'll take the 1. That was a
That might be the game 1.
yeah. I mean that was grounded right up the middle, right over the second base, and just over top of Brinks' head as that one almost hits Alex for 1 ball and 1 strike. I mean Brinks literally barely over top of his fingertips as it bounced over top of him, and then a wild throw to try to tag Dallas out at third. Went wide just past the dugout, and it brought Sauser home, so it's a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Nice pitch in there for strike 2. Well, we jinxed it. We thought this game was moving along, and I mean it's still going pretty fast.
A little bit of action though.
Yeah.
That run prevented us from being here longer than 7.
That's true.
Hopefully.
1 ball and 2 strikes upcoming by Brinks. That one grounded short. Caught by the shortstop. Throw on to first. Everybody's safe. Had a little bit of a bounce on it. Smith got safe at first. Isaiah moves to third, and Brady Stewart comes home, so everybody's safe, and Grinnell leads 3-1. And Colin Gibson steps up to bat for the Tigers. Boy, a home run here would really just blow this thing open.
I'm thinking about the Grinnell Mutual sign.
There you go.
Maybe cut it a little bit towards the double.
Yeah, there you go.
The double L in
Double.
baseball.
Call your shot. Runners at the corners with just one out. Sacrifice opportunity is in the air here as we're waiting on pitching signals here. Must have had some popcorn left over. Taking them around. And he did. He told him to step off, and he does. CPU head coached by Tyler Smith, assistant coach Logan Holtz. My computer did not show the rest of Logan, so I just saw L.O. Holtz, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lou Holtz, coach for the Storm Pointers. First pitch, can't catch the zone for ball one. Man, what's Lou Holtz doing nowadays? He's in. I don't think Lou Holtz is still at the ESPN. He was already pretty old for being at ESPN. 1-0. Gibson gives it a ride to deep right. Right fielder's running back. He'll make the grab for the out. Isaiah Seck will sprint home and be safe. Sacrifice fly for Colin Gibson, and it is 4-1 in favor of the Grinnell Tigers. And Cole Johnson steps up to bat.
It's a nice little fifth inning here.
Had some serious carry on it. Nice job by the right fielder. Crooked number. Alex Smith left on base on first. Cole will try to maybe bat him around here. 2 outs down, though, for the Storm and Pointers. First pitch hits Cole. And runners will go to first, second. Fourth batter hit by a pitch all night. 3 for Grinnell, 1 for CPU. And Will Doty steps up to bat. Hit a home run a couple weeks ago. Couldn't do it again. You never know. We talk about long games. We almost had a short game a couple weeks ago in Knoxville. And literally with 1 out, 1 strike left, Grinnell could have won it in the 10-inning rule. And the guy just decided to hit a deep one out to deep right center. And we were stuck here for another hour.
10-run rule, not the 10-inning.
10-run rule.
Seemed like we're going to the 10th inning.
Yeah, it did. With how long the time was. But Knoxville hung in tight. Grinnell got the win 10-3.
We had technical difficulties. It was
irritating. We weren't even live that game.
We paid our bill, though, so we're back on live tonight.
Remember that for next year.
2 balls and no strikes. Grinnell's trying to load the bases here. Owen Kaufman is on deck. He has a homer on his season. Also has 2 triples. He didn't have a triple coming into the year.
Actually, we added to our bill.
Ball goes wide. And Cole Johnson will take off to second. Alex Smith will head off to third. And runners will be in even better position to try to come home here. Solid 5th inning here for the Tigers, trying to pull away from CPU. Storm and Pointers kept it close here. But it's like I said, Grinnell just slowly will chip away. It's rare they get big spurts of runs in innings, but tonight's an exception. 3-0, that's outside, and the bases will go loaded for Owen Kaufman. And I think Coach Smith's going to have a chat with his pitcher Brinks here. Wind has pretty much stopped. Flag's not moving out there, so wind will not be a problem. And is Brinks done? Yes, he is. So number 17, Riley Shute, we believe. And is it Shooty? Shooty. So Shooty will be up to pitch next. Quick look at what he's got going for him. Shooty on the season. This is only his 3rd game played in. 4 innings pitched, 12.25 ERA, 4 strikeouts, He's given up 9 hits. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Grinnell leads CPU 4-1.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polley's Pizza.
Thursday.
Never mind, it's postponed. They're playing Williamsburg. Now batting for the Tigers. The first baseman, number 12, Owen Kaufman.
Owen Kaufman's up to bat. It's on Thursday they're playing Williamsburg. They're not playing.
No, we played on Thursday.
We're looking at Center Point Urbana's games upcoming. They were supposed to play Northland tomorrow night, but it got postponed. So they'll play Williamsburg on the road for a doubleheader on the 8th. And then they will face Cedar Rapids Prairie on the 13th. I was going to say, that could be true for umpire issues. Boy, Cedar Rapids Prairie, that's going to be a tough one for the Storm and Pointers. Bases are loaded. 0-1. Got him in there for strike 2. I'm sure CP is glad they don't have to face that Hilmner kid from North Lynn on the hitting side. He's an absolute menace. North Lynn, a favorite to win the 1A state title. Or 2A, excuse me. That one, did it hit Kaufman? Yes, it did. And the bases are loaded, so it'll bring home a run as the runners advance. So make it 5-1. And Jalen Idle steps up to bat. Yeah, Center Point Urbana is on the road for the rest of the year. No more home games, unless they get one in the postseason, which we'll see the brackets tomorrow. I don't know their sub-state, so. Idle swings at the first pitch he sees, goes back foul. You know, last week we had a foul ball that actually made it to the stands of the softball field. Usually they just land in the field, but got all the way to the stands, scared the daylights out of somebody. Somehow did not hit anyone. 0-1. That one... That one did hit Jalen, but it was on his hands right where the bat is, so it counts as a foul. And it's no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs, and the base is still loaded. Almost 6 hits so far, as that one falls not enough in. 1-2.
Look like a rainbow coming in.
Yep. One, 2. Idle gives this thing a ride to left, and both of them are running back, and makes the grab for out number 3. Nice job, Braylon Havel. We're headed to the 6th. Grinnell puts up 4. They lead 5-1.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-thru, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy, the Dairy Barn, and the top of the sixth inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Top sixth inning, I was wondering, so Owen's final pitching appearance will be Thursday. And he'll rest up for the playoffs. So how about that? You think Owen would pitch against Perry and then try to get him again for a sub-state final if they can get there? This is Grant Bryant, the senior, up to bat for not Clear Creek, Urbana. Center Point, Urbana. Yeah, that half inning took half an hour. 1-0. That one popped foul out to right. 1-1. Grinnell puts up 4. Will Doty going to the bullpen to warm up. And by bullpen, like I said, it's just a grass patch along the dirt, or along the fence line. Oh, is there a mound there?
There's a mound and a plate.
I didn't think we were that high efficiency. 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. I don't think... Yeah, it has to be. I don't think... Brady hasn't struck anyone out tonight. Well, he struck out Patterson, yeah. But he's getting the job done, only giving up 2 hits. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul back. I do find it interesting at the beginning of the season. Oh, they were postponed. I was going to say, it shows on the schedule that Center Point Urbana played Beckman Catholic 4 games in a row. 2 of those were postponed. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Second strikeout of the night for Brady Stewart. And it'll be Brody Graw up to bat. First pitch to Graw. He'll swing and miss for strike 1. We want to thank everyone so far for watching tonight on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Grinnell fan, Center Point Urbana fan. Appreciate everyone for watching. I know it's a long trek, 97 miles exact to get from CPU to Grinnell, so not an easy game to come down to. So if you're watching online, we appreciate it. Glad we could bring it to you. Our final game of our broadcasting season this summer is Thursday night at 5:30 against Fairfield. Grinnell baseball. That one slapped right to the shortstop, Isaiah Seck. He'll throw to first in time for out number 2. We will not be doing any postseason games, mostly because there's a $500 fee for postseason games, and we don't have that money to pay for those postseason games, so we will not be doing them for baseball and or softball, but you can always listen to KGRN with Chris Varney.
Well, and there's a conflict because the booth, KGRN has the booth for the playoff
Yeah,
games,
and there would be nowhere for us to go. So you can listen to KGRN, Chris Varney, for the playoff games. Pella versus Grinnell on Thursday night, first round of the girls' state softball playoffs. Winner heads to Carlisle. Grinnell beat Pella twice this season, lost their latest game, because in the LHC you play 3 games, as that one's in there for strike 1.
Which Carlisle dominated Linville Sully the other night.
Yes,
10-zip.
And Carlisle, state runner-ups, state champions 2 years ago, so they're pretty familiar with getting there. Grinnell will have a tough uphill battle, even with Pella. Nice pitch in there for strike 2. Brady's finding his rhythm here late in this one. But after that, we will be done and on break to the football season. And then a couple volleyball games, but we still got to find someone to broadcast the volleyball games. So, meaning, need a play-by-play guy, because I will not be able to come back and do volleyball.
I can't do them.
Dave cannot do them.
You can.
I could.
You can.
I'll be at the score table.
Oh, score table. Can't be there.
Who's normally at the score table? You weren't at the score table last year.
He was an official last year. Swing and a miss for strike 3. We're headed to the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th, sorry. Grinnell leads 5-1.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
We are in the bottom of the 6th. Grinnell on top of Center Point Urbana, 5-1. Brooks Latimer up to bat. That one's in there for strike one. But yes, as we were talking about before the break, we do not have a volleyball play-by-play person. So, male, female, if you want to try it, contact us at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We'll have a chat about it, because we're in the need, as that one swings and misses for strike two. I will be back for the 5 home football games, and then that might be it, because my winter will probably be quite busy, and I will not be able to... That is true, but you want to have the person... Yeah, you want to have the person speaking in the background, make it different from a couple others.
Looks like Dan gets to, freshen up on his bump set spike call.
Yeah, there you go. My dad, who is...
I can handle basketball.
Maybe... Did you do any volleyball, like, in PE in high school or something? Powder puff volleyball? I did powder puff volleyball. We almost won. Just kidding. We lost all 6 games. But, I felt like we almost won a couple games.
Boy, that's pretty degrading.
Volleyball's fun. I'm glad we got it on our schedules, because it is... for a sport that I never thought I'd get into, I've really enjoyed it. Strike 3 for Brady Stewart. Brooks Latimer. He'll head back to the dugout. Nice plays there by Riley Schutte. And Brady Stewart will come up to bat. I can't keep saying that or else I might slip, like I did with Ivy's last name. But a lot to look forward to for Grinnell Athletics this upcoming school year. Football team is young but has a lot of promise. Girls basketball, do I dare say this is their best season opportunity since 2017, 2018, that they could head back to the state tournament. A lot of talent all across this class upcoming, and the ones upcoming through the ranks. No balls and 2 strikes upcoming to Brady Stewart.
Success breeds numbers.
Yes. Yep. 0-2. In there, strike 3. Schutte's finding his rhythm here. The freshman looks a little comfortable here in the bottom of the 6th. Isaiah Seck up to bat. Grinnell's numbers, for sure, in terms of the school district, going down a little bit as the years go on. Grinnell, very well, looks like will be a 2A school up at least in the next 5 years. Nothing complaining with that. I've seen 3A schools jump down to 2A in that first year. They just dominate everybody. We'll take it. Outside for ball 1. How do you think Solon got to the state championship in football? They're a good team, but yeah, if they were 3A, maybe top 8. 1-0 to Isaiah Seck. Not enough on it for Schutte, down for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. Isaiah fouls it back. I like Schutte's windup. Really kicks that leg. I wish we'd see more submarine pitchers. Those are always fun to watch. You're not going to get a ton, but submarine pitchers are pretty fun to watch. It's 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on for Grinnell. Isaiah pops it high and back, and the catcher underneath of it makes the grab. We are headed to the 7th. CPU gets one more chance. Grinnell leads 5-1.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polley's Pizza. And the top of the 7th is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Brady Stewart going to try to take us home. Grinnell leads 5-1 over Center Point Urbana. Number 12, Colin Hoskins, who's had a pretty good night at the plate tonight, will lead off for the Stormin' Pointers, trying to make a rally here in the 7th. Game started off at around 7:25, 7:30-ish. Closing in at about an hour and a half. Nice, quickly moving ball game, that's for sure. Don't say that, because now we'll be here forever. Brady Stewart's first pitch is in there for strike one. Both pitchers really picked it up there in the 6th. A lot of strikes by both Schutte and Stewart. 0-1, swing and a miss for 0-2. Grinnell with 6 hits tonight, CPU with just 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on 3 straight pitches. Brady Stewart sits down the first batter in the order. Ben Hackett, the sophomore, up to bat. He's shown some power this evening, no doubt about that. And with 1 out and nobody on, Grinnell is 2 outs away from trying to seal the victory here. That pitch misses for ball 1. That was a close one.
It was outside.
1-0. In there, strike 1. So, CPU will be in action on Thursday night. They head to Williamsburg to take on the Raiders. Doubleheader 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Grinnell will head to Nevada tomorrow night to take on Dallas Center Grimes in a makeup game at 4 o'clock, and then take on Nevada at 7:30. That DCG makeup, only 3 innings. Grinnell trails 12-3, so it's going to take a massive rally, but most likely will go down as a loss for Grinnell, but it was going to happen. 3 balls and 1 strike here for Stewart. Up against Hackett. And that one's just in there for strike 2. And then after that, Grinnell comes back home for a game against Fairfield on Thursday. We'll be broadcasting that one. We assume not going to South Tame on Friday, then ends the season on the 12th and 13th against Clear Creek, Amana, and Ballard. Hackett heads to first on the walk. And number 4, Ethan Lafleur, the senior, up to bat for Stormin' Pointers. Yeah, double play. Grinnell had 1 double play earlier tonight. See if they can do it again. So the outfielder Lafleur settles in. First pitch, strike 1. Runner on first. 1 out down already for CPU. Stewart's 0-1. Got him again, strike 2. Brady's had good movement on his pitches most of the night. He's starting to figure it out here in the late innings. Trying to finish this one off for the Tigers. 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out down. 1 out away, I should say. And Riley Schutte, the freshman, will be the possible last one up for CPU. Talk about how important these non-conference games are headed toward the postseason. Seeding's done. Brackets are set. But in terms of momentum, got to play good here in the late stages of the season here in July. Come up big in games like this. No balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. Misses. Back on to first for the tag. Not in time. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking back to the stats of head-to-head matchups going all the way back to 2005, these two teams never played each other. So Grinnell trying to take the first matchup between these two, but they'll play each other again next year. Grinnell heads up to CPU in a home and away series. 1-1, off the dirt, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike is the count. No. Ball 3. Possibly a second walk coming here.
That was incredible.
Schutte's not swinging. I think he's going to be patient here. 3-1. A walk. Jeez. I don't know about that one. Jaden Patterson, the sophomore, up to bat for CPU, trying to extend this game for the Storm and Pointers. Brady will come up and get a couple baseballs here.
Just 1.
Just 1. Yeah, he won't be holding one in his back pocket. I thought for a second the umpire was going to go have a chat with him. I was like, oh, gosh. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. Patterson could be the last one up here for CPU. He struck out last time. First pitch to him. No. Now we can't seem to find the strike zone. Is it gone? Did it disappear? Poof, it's gone. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. And now Coach Boleyn's going to go have a chat with Brady and try to calm him down to finish it. Nothing comes easy. Whole infield will come in and have a chat. Grinnell trying to move and get their 25th win on the season. What's the record? It's 28? 27 is the record for wins in a year by a Tiger baseball team, so they're closing in. It is possible. 1979, 2012. So that'd be Eli Dunn's senior year, and then, no, junior year, and then I don't know who was playing in 1979.
There's a lot of records in 1979.
I was going to say, Grinnell's 1979 team was, yeah.
Really close.
Yeah. 2 balls and no strikes here for Brady Stewart, trying to finish it here for Grinnell. Patterson settles in. Off the plate, ball 3. How long will they let Brady go here? Will Doty was warming up. That one's in there for strike 1. Patterson just a 182 hitter on the season for CPU. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. 3-1. Pops right to Alex Smith on the hop. He'll throw to first. This game is over. Grinnell defeats Center Point Urbana 5-1. They move to 25-5 on the season. Center Point Urbana falls to 14-16. Final thoughts on this one. Tight game throughout. Grinnell able to pull away.
It was, you know, and until really the 5th inning was their only inning of rattling the bats and getting some runs in. But all in all, good defense out there. We talked earlier about how many strikeouts Brady had in the beginning, and it was more good defense from the infield. And Brooks Latimer had a couple good ones. Braden Blackford had a couple good catches out in the outfield. So all in all, I think that contributes to Brady Stewart's win tonight.
Grinnell moves to 25-5. They'll head to Nevada tomorrow night to take on DCG for a makeup 3 innings, and then they'll take on Nevada. We'll be back Thursday night for our final game of the season against Fairfield at 5:30. Grinnell wins 5-1 over Center Point Urbana. I'm Blake Walker. Dan Walker, thank you for watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Have a good week, and go Tigers.